Yeah, so I did children's music and family music for many years, and I still do. And just like that Bill Goodman song, I never wanted to do something that would only appeal to one part of my audience. I never wanted to do something that was children's. You know, I wanted to do something. First, I had to love it, and then the audience, the whole audience had to get it. So I really looked for universal kind of music, and music that didn't have a message like brush your teeth or don't eat cookies or whatever, because I don't think kids need that anymore. People would ask me very often, oh, so you do children's music, what do you teach them? And I would go, teaching children is like carrying coals to Newcastle. They're sponges, they pick up everything. I don't have to teach them anything. All I have to do is be, and they're gonna learn. And it's funny too, because telling adult jokes at a children's concert is no problem, because children get whatever it is you're saying, but sometimes it's on their own level. You know, I used to sing "Button Up Your Overcoat," and I did it on TV, The Elephant Show, with my son Christopher, who's 7 at the time, and one of the lines in "Button Up Your Overcoat" is "Stay away from bootleg hooch when you're on a spree." Christopher sings that to me, and they came out and said, "Well, you know, you should change that line. Stay away from bootleg hooch." And I said, "Why?" And what they said was, "Well, because children wouldn't understand it." I don't know why. It was like you can't sing about alcohol to a 5-year-old audience, I guess, for whatever reason they had in their heads. We couldn't do the bootleg hooch line. So he changed it, Christopher changed it to "Stay away from soda when you're on a spree." So he sings that. We're driving home, and he says, "Dad, how come they made me change the bootleg hooch line? It's the best line of the song." I said, "Well, I think it is the best line, but do you know what it means?" He says, "Of course." I said, "What does it mean?" He says, it's stay away from bootleg gooch. That's this giant gooch with bootlegs, and I want you to stay away from it."
Oh, that's cool.
That's right.
So they get it on their own level. Exactly. And really, teaching them from an honest adult point of view, that you're giving them a positive message, they will learn that. As a parent, you've probably experienced that with your own children, that if I dare to guess that you never baby talk to your children, that you probably play all sorts of cartoon character voices when reading stories, but articulated the words to them at a very general level.
You're right.
And I had this experience myself, that my son could say, "I want that" at 11 months. And if an alien came here, that's a good, clear statement to have. And I found that when I talked to him, he would ask me words that I would use, and he would learn to articulate them.
Right.
And so, for me, I was really proud of the result that he didn't have that baby sort of rounding off his words and stuff.
Yeah. We actually have. That was true, definitely true of Christopher. What I noticed about Christopher, you know, was even when he was born, there's a piece of every human being that is already grown, that is already wise. And sure, he didn't have the meat on the wall. He couldn't throw a ball. He didn't have vocal cords for it. He didn't have the experience for it. But it was all there, just getting ready to soak it up and blossom. Right now we have our Ava is 20 months old. She's my grandchild. She's living downstairs. Mother is got the downstairs apartment. So we spend 6 hours a day with her. And it's just, my life revolves around it.
6 months old, that's got to be an awesome stage.
It was all awesome. She's 20 months now.
Oh, she's 20 months.
Yeah, and
so
it was
walking and talking.
Oh yeah. And
there's already those buttons that open doors, the automatic doors. They can take over the world once they can reach that.
Yeah, and she's doing more and more of that. But the incredible thing was that it was this glow of love that came into the center of our family, and all it was love, and it just went back to teaching me so much. You know, I do workshops now in intimacy and in love, I take workshops with an organization called the Human Awareness Institute, and it was like this was just like a little present, you know, a little gift of total love, and she really became my mentor. You know,
Well, you were doing this Human Awareness Institute experience before she was born.
For many years.
And I'm guessing then that when she was born, it sort of reawakened the passion about the human awareness experience.
I mean, it was there. It was just like there was this kindling, this rush of fire, which made, oh, right. You know, I just remembered, you know, as you get older, things that kind of drift away and fall apart, little bits of, not deadness, some just kind of sleep, somnolence in your emotions. And this person is just pure emotion and immediate. And I'm listening to my facilitators and doing the workshop saying, you know, talking about being in the moment and giving us exercises about being in the moment. Well, this is being in the moment, you know. She falls, does a face plant on her face, just falls, it just comes up screaming. You can always tell how bad it hurts by the length of time between that first ow and the second, and that shriek that comes out, you know, and she'll shriek for 15 seconds, and then I'll say, do you want to play ball? And she'll say, yeah. And she'll take the ball and she'll